Yeah, I mean, feel free, meditate on it more. If you have any other question, feel free. We can always discuss.
It's okay. It's okay. It's been interesting and of great enlightenment. Though I have always believed and I that when we talk about temptation in Bible context, there are there are sections, the sections that seem to be more of trials. I mean, the contextual meaning is trials. Then some other, the contextual meaning is temptation. Like the scenarios we've been trying to paint all the while have been capturing the two. Somebody goes to the office or place of work or a shopping mall, you see people that are not well behaved, not well dressed, and things like that. That's temptation trying to bring the person into sin, which of course is testing his ability to resist, to say no to what's to the works of the flesh. But on the other hand, there are also temptations that the Bible has spoken of, like in James. James was saying somewhere, he says, "Count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation."
James chapter
Normally
1.
a Christian is not yes, a Christian is not supposed to fall into temptation if he's able to receive the help of God and is well prepared, you know. But this time around, it's not saying when you fall into temptation, because falling into temptation is like sin. When temptation comes to
The
us,
right
it's not
word there is trial, not temptation.
yes, that's the point I wanted to say, that in that context, it's not really temptation, it is trials of life, difficulties.
Yes.
You put money into
But they are connected, right?
Yes, I do.
They are connected. A trial is a temptation also.
Yes, I know. Because the event that unfolds as a result of that could lead you into temptation that could bring you into sin.
Absolutely.
I mean, somewhere, so I know they are very connected. So while I look at this verse of Jesus' prayer, I have viewed it from the angle of somebody falling into a fire that will eventually lead him into temptation of sinning. I mean, make him fall into temptation that bring him into sin. Take for instance, maybe let's assume he has taken a decision. Maybe he wanted to go into a business or invest money into something, or maybe make some purchases and things like that. And let's say, like Nigerian situation, for instance, you get into this and that, and you think that these are genuine people. You partner with them in business. At the end of the day, he discovers that they are pawn men, and eventually they duped him. Now it's like an environment, a trial as a result of the environment in which he has found himself, which now, on the other hand, might get him into sin. I'm just trying to bring up a scenario. So I believe that prayer, when Jesus was saying, "Lead us not into temptation," or somebody driving on Nigeria roads, all these things we hear these days, kidnapping and the rest, and maybe he was kidnapped, like it happened to a distant friend some weeks ago, and then you have to begin to look for millions. And in the course of all those things, the tendency for the person to eventually fall into temptation, which is now sin this time around, and not just the normal trial of life, is very high. So I don't know. I'm just trying to explain. So
I understand what you're saying.
From which I view that prayer of Jesus is actually in that line. So, but I will still do more investigation from your explanation, and check it out.
What you're saying is exactly what commentaries say. The commentaries try to give the excuse that the word there is temptation, not trial, right? So that's what you'll see in some commentaries. They try to explain, God does not lead us into temptation, but that argument gets defeated when you then read that the Holy Spirit led Jesus Christ to be tempted, not trial. Say again. The Holy Spirit led Jesus Christ into the wilderness to be tempted, not try. Right? He's to be tempted.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So the two of, so that negates this other argument. Shake. But if you read most commentary, they have the same line you're talking about. I do understand where you're going, because that's what you see in most commentaries, right? But then that argument gets negated when you then read that the Holy Spirit led Jesus Christ to be tempted. The two of them cannot be right. One is right and the other one is wrong. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave you. Go meditate on it. You have me. You know, you can always get me and we can talk more.
Yeah.
Let's close it for now.
It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, yes. Yeah.